Good morning, people. Welcome back to another vlog. Today, we're going to do a leg day. I've also got today, it's just Tuesday, which for me, my check-ins are on a Monday, so I send photos over on a Monday. So every week I get to have an off-plan meal. Now, obviously, Tuesday's then the furthest away, other than the actual Monday itself. Tuesday's the furthest day away from my next check-in, so it's when I have an off-plan meal. So today I'm going to an Italian restaurant with my mates. So I'm going to show you the foods, talk a bit about how I approach off-plan meals, because obviously I have them once a week now, so kind of used to them. Also, I ran out of hydroflow downstairs, but luckily I've got a massive fucking box upstairs just filled with stuff. So obviously never missing out on this 1.5 litre water to get me hydrated in the morning. So I'll show you, I'm training legs today, so I'll show you a bit of clips in the gym. I did actually manage to order a tripod for the DJI Osmo. So obviously the one that's on now, you won't see it because it's fucking, like you're using it right now, but it's tiny. So like for filming clips in the gym, it's not great because like, you kind of want to have good angles. So I have an actual, because it's got the wee screw in, but I don't know if any of you guys have got the camera, but it screws in at the bottom there. So that should be good. So I'm going to film some clips of legs in a nice high quality. We'll do a bit mic'd up in the gym as well. But I've got work now, working from 8:30 till 12:30. Fucking terrible shift, I know. Such a hard worker. Fucking hell. So doing that then now, I've then got a haircut too. So I can't train in that window, which is annoying because it's like an awkward time in between it. So I'm gonna go do some steps or something, do some check-ins, and then go get my hair cut. I'll show you guys obviously the trim after because it's looking so dead. I actually just want to go bald. I just want to shave all my hair off, like go buzz cut, but the hairline's a bit knackered. So my ideal haircut would just be a buzz cut, or like a proper like Charva slick back. Like I wish I had one of them. Not even like a Charva one, like a proper one that goes like into into the back in that. But got blessed with the curly hair genes, so that ain't happening. So get a haircut, then go train some fucking legs. I've just stopped training training legs at Flex on a Tuesday. I used to go Tuesday by myself, but it's just the day I've always got a haircut, or it's the day I've always got something on, the Tuesday, and then spending 4 hours getting to Flex and back by myself as well. This isn't even the day I go with my mate, so by myself it just wasn't like working. Like it would just lead my sessions to be shite because I'd be like in 45 minutes to an hour getting there because I'd be going from somewhere else, or it'd be traffic, that kind of thing, and then I just wouldn't be up for it. And it's better, especially if I'm getting busier with coaching and stuff, to just train from Bannatynes. So I've got a new session that I did for the first time last week. Some changes to obviously the flex session because it doesn't have half as near as much of the equipment. So some changes, but still a good session. So I'm going to do that again today. Obviously set the base numbers last week. So this is kind of the first session of going in and actually like trying to beat the numbers, which I'm excited for. So I'll show you guys some of the exercises there, and then the important part of the day, the foods. I will show you guys the food that we're having at the restaurant. I actually clocked in this morning, not clocked in, checked in this morning like 30 minutes ago at 89.8 kg. So almost 90 kg. It was a rest day yesterday, so that's probably why there's a jump up. I always seem to go up on a rest day because just the expenditure is completely different. Although the calories are obviously lower, expenditure is completely different. So jumped up a wee bit today towards the 90. So we'll see, we might be 90 tomorrow. What me and Taylor said is probably try and we should probably like stick around about the same weight and stay at that for a bit before pushing again, like before he puts food up. But hasn't even like touched food in the last 2 weeks. Like as soon as I got my dates, it's just I've been going up every single week since then. So I would imagine it'll probably slow down. Obviously with the off-plan meals tonight, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to have. It's an Italian, so I would assume some sort of pasta and something else. Although, I'm a pasta hater. Like, see, pasta at a restaurant, I just think I can cook that at home. Like, I'm always going to pick a pizza. So, there's your fucking answer to what I'm getting tonight. But I think just pasta, like, I'm just not... I don't think that's worth 20 quid in a restaurant when you can get, like, a pizza for 20 quid. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't seem as premium. Although whenever I've had pasta, it's been like fucking hell. I'm not making this because I just literally put pasta in the pan. No nothing, just pasta, not in the pan, in the pot. But yeah, so that'll be fun. If you enjoyed the last video or this video, the videos are officially back. I'm going to be doing them consistently. So make sure to press like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram as well. It's just the same as my YouTube Cameos1. And I will see you guys. The next clip's probably going to be pre-workout, and then I'll see you when I'm getting my hair. To be fair, it's actually doesn't even look like it. I'm pretty sure I got it done like 10 days ago, so it's fine. But I still need a shape up, especially around the beard. Needs fucking shape. But I will see you guys in a bit. I have now officially finished work. Such a hard shift, 4 hours, absolutely brutal. But I've finished work now, so it's time to have my pre-workout meal. It is only, to be fair, it's quarter to one. Now, normally when I'm training, I'd kind of leave it between like 60 to 2 hours before training. For leg day, if I have it, like generally if I have my pre-workout meal, like even just like an hour and a half, 2 hours before, I still like on certain movements feel it. So I give myself a bit more time to digest it on leg days, just because it's a lot more like full body movements and stuff. So for me personally, I have it a little bit earlier. So it's 12:30 now. I probably won't be training until about 3ish. So it's 2.5 hours. So just gives it plenty of time to digest, because there's nothing worse than feeling it still when you're exercising. So I know it's not probably the most accurate, like it's not the best timing window, but if it's gonna give me a better session, I'm gonna do it. So I've got that here. The now 100 grams of oats, 30 grams of dates, 10 grams of honey, 60 grams of whey. Still using the salted caramel one. I've got this cereal milk one right here. I'm looking at it right now. So I'm buzzing to use that, because anything other than the salted caramel one, it's ass. Absolutely fucking ass. So eat this, go get my hair cut, get this sorted, and then just head straight to the gym. I'm training at 3, so I'm just gonna have a monster while I'm driving there for my haircut, so about 2:30, and then probably just some non-stim pre-workout, because I can't stomach pre for legs. Like whenever I have MV pre, like even half scoop's sometimes okay, but it's a bit too late to have a half scoop today. So even if I have like a half scoop, mate, I'll be doing especially at flex, I was doing like a lying hamstring curl every single time. I'd feel like I was going to spew on that. And it just gets me too hot and sweaty. Like legs for me, especially being at like a peak body weight at the minute, it's fucking exhausting. Like legs is always exhausting. But when you're hotter, sweating more, your heart rate's higher because you're unfitter, that kind of thing, mate, just the pre-workout doesn't go well. So just have a monster, and then a non-stim one. Currently using the what's it called? I can't pump action. I don't know. I haven't tried many pump form like just like non-stim pre's. So as far as I'm concerned, it's quite good, but I haven't tried many other options. I fucking hate the flavour though. The flavour just leaves like a horrible taste in my mouth. So I try to put that in as minimal water as possible. So gonna scran this now, and then I will head to my barber before going to the gym. So I'll see you guys in a bit. What is happening? That's me just had the haircut. The camera tracking's not doing the haircut justice. I can't fucking show you the side of it that well. But haircut done. That's why the top is frizzy as fuck. So that is done. It's now time to go and train legs. Unfortunately, I'd ran out of monsters. So it is a trip to get a monster on the way there. I don't know what one I'm going to get. I did have a Rosa. I was really, really hoping there would be another one in the garage, but there wasn't. So gonna go get that then out, and it's time for legs. Don't know how many clips I'm gonna film. Obviously, how many clips I'm gonna train. I'm gonna train every clip, but I'm gonna maybe film a few sets, maybe my top sets. I've got some reduced volume leg press today, because obviously this is now my second session at Banner Time. I've got an RDL as well, which has now been added in. It's not something I've done really before. Obviously I've done an RDL before, but it's not something that's been in my training plan as of recent. So I'm excited to fucking fire some numbers on that. Got some squats in there as well today. Some other movements, so I'll show you a bit of that. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the gym. Got myself a white monster. There was one in the fridge, and not normally a white monsters type of guy, you know, but in the fridge, white monster, you can't really beat it. So arrived at the gym now, as you can see here. You can't really see, but that's what I'm really looking at. 5 guys over there. Yes, give me that. Jokes, not having 5 guys today. Just going in for the leg session. Pretty fucking pumped. It will be a good session. If I tell myself it'll be good, it'll be good. So going in, get the leg session done, home, and then I'm going for that cheat meal with the boys. So I will catch you inside. Probably just going to film some top sets, so probably squats, leg press, maybe some other bits. So I will see you guys in there. It's my first set of squats done. I don't normally do squats first, so I'm going to do leg press first and a few other movements as well, so it's pretty good to get squats out of the way first and stronger than I normally do 45, but I was 47.5, so happy with that. Good 9 reps. So go do a second set as well on this. I've just got one set of leg press, so this day's a bit more hamstring focused, which is good. So I've got an RDL in here as well, so I'll get into my next set doing now. That is the session done. Legs have been completed, and what a session it was, to be fair. I had to go a bit later today because obviously, like I said, I was going for a haircut. Normally I just go right after work. It's about 1ish, but I was getting a haircut, so I didn't actually get there till 3. And if you know public gyms, around about half 3, 4 starts getting busy. But just meant a bit of waiting. I had to wait for the Smith machine squats. But for like a big movement like that, I'm okay waiting because I'm not going to go and do like a leg extension or something that's then going to take away from that big movement. So I just went on the treadmill for 5 minutes. The Smith machine's right, well, it was like 2 minutes actually. Smith machine's right beside the treadmill, so just hopped on the treadmill, waited for the guy to get off. Once he got off, hopped on it. So very good session. If you're watching this, Taylor, fuck you for putting got leg extensions and dumbbell lunges, 20 of them, back to back. So leg extensions into dumbbell lunges and then do it again. So fuck you for that because my legs are fucking sore. But that's that done. Gonna go home, have my post-workout meal, which is gonna be chicken rice and honey and a squares bar. And then once I've got that, it's time to head out for the meal. Now, I mentioned earlier I'll talk a bit about what I do for like my cheat meals or my off-plan meals. Now, it's really simple. Like a lot of people kind of overcomplicate it when I've spoken to people. just take out meals. Like, so for example, today, I'm going to remove my last 2 meals. Now, my last 2 meals probably come to a total, let me just check. I'm going to say 1,400 calories. I'm just going to check for sure. Yeah, so beef mince rice, 705, and then my Cocoa Pops, 850. So that's 1,500. So basically, 1,500 and a half. 1,500 to 1,600 calories is what's going to be my last 2 meals. So I'm basically just going to strip them completely back and then aim to stay about that with the sort of the limitation being 10% over that, over my daily calories. So daily calories are 4,200, so 10% of that's 420. So aiming to be between 1,550 calories to about 2k. So that should be easy enough to do. I know the sort of effects of having an off-plan meal. Like tomorrow I'll probably wake up and I probably will be heavier, but fucking put the food to use. I've got a big pool session tomorrow, T-bar row, I'm excited for it, so gonna put the food to good use. Also gonna try pick something I know digests well for me, so a food that's not completely out of the blue, because I've done that a few times where I've had food quality that's not great, it's kind of processed, it's got a bunch of shit in it, like a sort of takeaway of some sort, and then just the next day you're on the fucking toilet, and then the day after you're on the toilet. It just fucks me up. I eat the same thing every single day. Like, I'm not a guy that has a macro plan. I've got a meal plan and I eat the same food every single day. On a rest day, the only difference is I have pasta instead of rice. Obviously, the meals are slightly different, but it's pasta instead of rice. Both things that digest perfectly for me. So day to day, my digestion is perfect. Exact same every single time. I could tell you what hour of the day I'm going to go to the toilet because it's just the exact same, which is what you want. It's exactly what you want. But obviously, when I introduce an off-plan meal, that will differ, which is not really what you want. You kind of want something that settles well with you. So I've just, through experimenting and kind of having off-plan meals lots of times, I kind of know what bases are going to stick well with me, what's not going to stick well with me. So that's another thing I kind of make my decision on what I'm going to have on. Like, I know for this Italian restaurant, I'll be completely fine. So I'm not too stressed about that. So I'll go and I'll show you guys exactly what I have. I'll also show you guys when I get home. I don't know if I'm going to be speaking over those training clips or not. But the leg press I filmed, squats I filmed as well. When I go to flex, I'm going to film a lot more. So I'll film some of my pull session as well. But I will see you guys when I'm back at the Gaff, the Palace, for my post-workout meal. Peace. That is me home, ready for the Italian. Obviously dripped out. I fucking hate putting this tracker thing on my face when I try to then show you something, but I'll show you in a second. But yeah, we've got our chicken and rice meal here. I'm actually leaving in 20 minutes, so I'm going to eat this and then have more food in like fucking half an hour. But I'm in a rush, so I've got to do what I've got to do. And I'll stomach it easy. Like, I've literally, at this point in the sort of off-season, I could eat fucking anything whenever I want, so... it has its benefits, it has its downsides. So that is that made. I'll show you it. Here we go, flip cam. Oh yeah, as exciting as it gets. And I'll show you the fit real quick. What do you know about the Supreme piece? Like 20 Supreme piece maybe? I can't remember. From the reselling days, if you follow me from then, you are the GOAT. But yeah, gonna go eat this meal. I will show you guys when we get there, and I'll show you exactly what I'm gonna eat. You've got to take a picture of all the guys. It's just, you've got to do it. Do it. That is me now back from the meal. Well, actually, this is me now back from the meal. I then drove from the meal to Maya's and then went for a walk. So I'd done about 4k steps before I went. Obviously had the meal and then just went for a massive fuck off walk. So I've now done about 11k steps. It's now 10:30 at night, so I've arrived home. So I'm just gonna go fucking straight to bed. I don't know if you can tell by my eyes, I'm falling asleep. Leg day takes out of me. Steps this late at night take out of me. Eating all that food takes out of me. I'm gonna fucking sleep like a fucking baby in my bed tonight. So so tired that some shitey accent is coming out. But everything done for the day. The meal was fantastic. Half pizza, half pasta. It was pasta, some fucking... I literally spoke about how I don't like getting pasta the other day, but that was actually really good. So I think my tone on that might be changed. But yeah, half pizza, half pasta. Pasta with salmon, and then meat feast pizza. and then a little ice cream to finish, but I didn't show you guys that. So very successful day, buzzing with that. Leg session went great. Really happy with that. That was like my sort of first crack at like the new leg session. So I'm buzzing with that and how that went. What the fuck is the gimbal doing? Focus on my face. But yeah, really happy with how that went. So good to tick off that first session. Like I said, doing the new movements and actually like not just for the first time. So that was great. Very successful day. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to press like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. And also follow me on Instagram, Chameleons1, for more updates, more regular updates rather than just YouTube. I will see you in a bit.